Hi, I'm Nero, a trailer reactor and reviewer for FilmBook. My partner, Y-Boy, and I will be watching, reacting to, and reviewing Jessica Jones Season 2. Let's watch some stuff.
The news death.
Third glass tonight.
Put it on my tab.
Drinking to remember or forget?
Giving a shit won't get you a better tip.
I was feeling sad, can't help looking back. Highway.
My whole family was killed in a car accident. Someone did horrific experiments on me. And now this super vigilante shit keeps coming at me.
Do you know Captain America?
I want to absorb Ailey's investigations.
You don't want me, you just want to eliminate the competition.
I never take no for an answer.
How rapey of you. Something happened behind these doors. I have 17 years of questions, and they are deep.
Just knowing what was done to you might help you.
We were made here. Me and something else. The only way to find it is to open the door wider.
You were brought back from the dead. The powers were a side effect.
How many others are there? Like me?
Let it go.
There is a killer you cannot control.
I didn't ask for any of this.
Jessica might not want a sidekick, but she needs one.
You're not super. You're a ticking time bomb.
Keep telling me who I am. How dare you? What if facing it makes me worse?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Depends on if I can get through this night without losing my shit.
Jessica Jones!
It takes a monster to stop a monster. What did they do to us?
Oh my god. They kind of ruined it because they flat out said, like, you died, the powers were just a side of it. Like, right there you explained, like, you weren't supposed to even get the powers.
What ruined it for me was just like all of that was just like typical, just sort of action show sort of fan, just like.
That was the Purple Man, which was the only thing I was looking forward to. Oh, I'm sorry. We can't call him the Purple Man. It's too comic book. That was Kilgrave, because Jessica Jones is so ashamed of being a comic book property that they want to be as far away from. By the way, I love and hate that line. Do you know Captain America? Because the people who work on the Netflix shows don't get along with the guys who make the movies, and the movie people have flat out said, like, oh, the Netflix show stuff is crap, man. We put those characters there because, like, no one cares about them. They're not going to be in movies. They're not characters who matter.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it was like a very passive-aggressive, like, comment where it's like, oh, we put those characters in the shows because we know they can't carry a movie.
Oh, wow.
Which means, like, oh, so I shouldn't give a crap then, because you're never going to bring them into the movies or anything. And it's like, yeah, no, because we don't get along with each other.
What a bunch of passive-aggressive assholes.
Yeah, no, this looks dumb. Jessica seemed like her origin was explained in the last season, where she was a little kid, she looked like she was doused with chemicals in a car accident, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's this Deadpool Wolverine BS, where it's like, you were taken, you were experimented on, and that's how you got your power. I don't care. I do not care. Also, Jessica is too much of an asshole to like as a character, and I get it. She was, she was raped, her family, she lost her family, and it's tragic, and I get the tragedy angle, I really do. But at some point, you need to lighten your character the fuck up, otherwise you're just an asshole for no reason to everybody non-stop. Even people who are close to them, they're treating like crap, and it's like, who would put up with you?
Yeah, it really is that sort of problem with a lot of dramatic shows, that they forget to add any sort of levity to it. And it's not, levity isn't just like adding just sort of like, oh, bright sunshiny smiles and all that. No, it's adding a breather between the drama and such to basically make them more grounded. Because Who wants to hang around with someone who's just so, I'm just a man and stuff every single possible day. Screw you, screw you.
This is the same thing where it's like Man of Steel when you watch it and you're like, every scene is just dour and sad and miserable and depressing and dark and grim. And you're like, Jesus Christ, man. Even when you're with your mom, you look like you're freaking miserable. Good gravy. Have a piece of pie and calm the F down. This is the same thing where it's like, oh, Jessica's gonna be all sad and miserable still. You know what? By season 2, I need her to lighten up a little bit. She wasn't even this miserable in the comic books. She was married in the comics. She had a husband. She had a daughter. She's married to Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Like this.
Wait, did Luke Cage appear in this?
He appeared in her first season, and then he got his own mediocre first season.
Yeah, but I remember him from like Netflix movie. I think there was like a scene of Luke Cage in this, like punching a guy. Maybe that was somebody else. I don't really remember. It was like super quick too. So maybe they're gonna go in that angle.
And because of like, you know, the comment from like the higher ups where they're like, oh, the shows really don't matter. Don't expect them to ever cross over. I don't even care about the Marvel Netflix stuff. That killed it for me. That completely derailed my interest because I thought like, oh, I'm gonna engage these characters and I'm gonna like them, and then Iron Fist came out and it was garbage, and then Inhumans came out and that was garbage, and then Defenders came out and that was garbage, and I skipped Punisher because I don't care, and then like it got to the point where it's like, you know, oh, they're probably never really gonna cross over. I mean, maybe we might mention a name or two, but that's it. Like you'll never see like Jessica like hanging out like with Captain America or something like that. And it's like, it gets to that point where it's like, oh, then who cares? If we're not really going to even acknowledge them, who cares? They're like, it's like a fart now.
Yeah, that is fair. Like I haven't been really gotten into like the superhero shows, mostly because I just haven't been into sort of zeitgeist space of pop culture and such.
Take it from me, as a friend, don't bother. It's not worth it. They're all pretty mundane. The closest ones that are good are Daredevil, and even then, you're not missing much, dude. Who cares?
Yeah. From what just the brief clips I've seen of this, and even from this trailer, it feels like they all fall into the same issue, where they forget to add the levity to the situations.
It's all
basically
grim
make the drama actually dramatic, because what's really dramatic if everything is dramatic?
Yeah, it's the equivalency of like, you know, you enjoy a Big Mac, right? From time to time, it's good to have a Big Mac. If you had a Big Mac for every meal of every day, Big Mac's not enjoyable anymore.
Yeah, it just becomes the norm, where you just like, I give you an apple instead. It's just like, oh wow, this is the best apple ever.
Yeah, right? And it probably isn't even the best apple ever. It's probably just an apple, but you're so sick of, you know, eating the Big Mac nonstop, you'll take it. And that's what the Netflix shows have gotten to, where it's like, Daredevil had a bit of fun, mostly dramatic. Jessica Jones was like nothing but dark and miserable. Luke Cage was kind of fun, and it had some pretty good stuff, and then it meandered and then turned into crap. Iron Fist was just garbage. I don't care about Jessica Jones. I don't care anymore. Even though it's like, oh, we're gonna bring David Tennant back as like a ghost or a traumatic experience that pops up because, let's be honest, he's the closest thing to levity. Yeah, by the way, the serial rapist and murderer is the closest thing you get to levity in Jessica Jones. So make what you will of that.
Yeah, I guess all I can really just say to the end of this is...
Thank you for watching and listening to our reactions. Be sure to comment below and let us know if you're looking forward or dreading this movie. Now, if you want to see more Y-Boy and my thoughts on movies, please visit us at toongrin.com. We review all sorts of films. Links are on the screen and in the description below. If you would like to support FilmBook and future reaction videos, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications. If you want to support us, then check the description for links to our Patreon. And until the next trailer, thank you, and we'll see you then. Peace.